Alright team, welcome back. Another Thursday, another brand new Odyssey. I've had a sneak peek of this one, but I haven't spoiled it too much for myself, so let's have a look. We've got Bricked. Admiral Brickle has tasked you with a high stakes mission. Are you up for the challenge? Now this already right here is immediately a warning sign that this could be a difficult Odyssey. But these are slightly better looking, a little bit more promising, these two. Okay, so let's have a look at the maps. What have we got? Hard standard, 4 to 78. Very strange, but quite generous. Well, not really. 78's probably harder than 80 in most cases. Cracked, 4 to 80, reverse. Dark Castle. Medium, reverse, oh god. Reverse? On Dark Castle? So 1 entrance, 4 exits. Oh god, that could be an absolute... okay, but only 1 to 70. That's nice. That's quite generous. Moab speed is 90%. Moab health, though, is 110%. So essentially, it'll move 10% slower, but it has 10% more health. So it kind of balances out. But since it's a short map, it might be a little bit more difficult. Shoots, medium standard, 90% health, 90% Moab speed, 110% Moab health, 4 to 65, easy. And another brick, medium reversed, 4 to 80. It's not bad. That's not bad. Alright? So all of these don't seem all that bad except for Dark Castle. So we'll be getting into 4 circles and crack today, and then tomorrow's video will be Dark Castle, shoots, and another brick. So if you are just looking for help on these 3, then you can just wait out for tomorrow's video, which should be released tomorrow, roughly around this time. So in about a day's time, I will do one on these 3. But for now, 4 circles and cracked are the go-to. Let's see what we're given. I imagine we won't have much outside of Admiral Brickle. Holy crap! We can only have 10 monkeys, and we've only got 6 seats. That's insane. Oh. We don't have to choose Admiral Brickle. It's just Admiral Brickle has given us this task. So, let's have a look then. Water, water, some water, water, and water. So I'm guessing Admiral Brickle would be a decent pick for all these maps, but we're allowed to choose what we want. And what we want isn't necessarily Admiral Brickle. So none of these are going to 90, which is good. That's going to 70, and that's going to 65. These 2 maps are probably going to be a pain because of the Moab changes, but these 3 are just easy enough. So I'm thinking we want a hero that does pretty good damage to Moabs, if possible. Admiral Brickle is one of those heroes, but she's also a water hero, which limits her potential a lot. So I'm thinking maybe Gwendolyn, or even Sorta or Adora for high hitting or high damaging heavy hitters. So I think I'm going to go with Gwendolyn. Quite an old school choice. It's been a while since I've picked Gwendolyn, I'm pretty sure, but here's the tricky part. We're only allowed 10 other regular monkeys, and we can't have more than 6 unique ones. So, we're allowed to choose anything that's not the Dart Monkey, the... Oh, what was it called? What was it called? The Dartling Gunner. We're not allowed the Dart Monkey, the Dartling Gunner. I feel like there should be one more here. The Alchemist, the Wizard, or the Banana Farm, which is interesting. So we're still going to have ourselves a Ninja. Ninja's always very good to start off with. We're going to easily put in a Sniper. Definitely want that long range across the entire map if possible. Gwendolyn's got us covered for leads. Ninja's got us covered for camos. So does the Sniper. We're going to have a plane because planes are overall amazing. We do have water on every map, so a boat wouldn't be half bad. Oh, submarine, that's what I was missing. But yeah, a boat wouldn't be half bad. A druid could definitely help us out in a pinch for blowing back ceramic balloons. Spike Factory would be good for every map that isn't Dark Castle. So, could be helpful. And then maybe a village? Maybe? Is that the setup I want? So you can pop camos, you can pop camo leads eventually. You can pop leads, you can pop camo leads, you could pop leads, you can pop camo leads, and you can help everything pop camo leads. Purples are your weakness, aren't they? Are they? I don't remember. But I think we want another ninja and potentially another druid for sure. And then maybe 2 more of these guys. I feel like the Spike Factory and the village are kind of support towers, so we don't need as many of them. Let's jump right into this. We've faffed around with our introduction a little bit too much here. There we go. Getting right into it. Oof, only $25 off of getting Gwendolyn. Okay, so I'm going to do something a little bit cheeky here. And you can do this if you've got your mana shield, or maybe even if you've got your spike pile. But if it's a really early round still, there might be benefit to you just sending it anyway, tanking the lives, just so that you can put your hero down. It's not going to be a great benefit, don't get me wrong, this is so not worth it, but it is something you can do if you feel like it is. I officially don't feel like it is, because all my lives are, well, my real lives are going to start going down, but that is something you can do in certain desperate situations. But I'm not that desperate. Not at the start of the game. So we'll just start off with a nice ninja to ease ourselves into it. And it's not like this is alternate balloons round where I'm going to have to upgrade really quickly or throw multiple different things out, or if it's something like half cash where I have to really quickly get precise and good upgrades. No, I can take my time. I know the ninja can defend for quite a while, so we'll get him up to a sharp shuriken, and then after that we'll get our Gwendolyn, or whichever your chosen hero is. There would be quite a few good choices for this, I think. In fact, I really don't think you can go wrong with hero selections, unless of course you've chosen Admiral Brickle and you're playing on, say, Monkey Meadow, where there's literally no water. Then I'd say you've played yourself. But other than that, like, I mean, I suppose you could still place like a pontoon or something, but do you really want to just to have Admiral Brickle on that first map? But yeah, there's really no bad choice for heroes here. Just so long as you put them in a good spot, they will do right by you. Alright, and we're about to afford Gwendolyn. Our lovely ninja's been feeding us that cash. There we go, put Gwendolyn right around here. And I believe at one point Gwendolyn can sort of act like an alchemist, in that at some point, yeah, heated up every few seconds creates a powerful blast wave of fire that pops from balloons and adds fire to nearby monkeys' attacks. So essentially, it's like acidic mixture dip, where we could give fiery attacks to our ninja, and it could pop leads and camos. I don't know how frequently this happens, we'll have to look. We did just get the upgrade, right? We did, okay. Every few seconds. You sure? You haven't done it yet. Unless it's something that isn't visual. It might not be a visual thing. There we go, okay. It says every few seconds. That to me is not every few seconds, but maybe now it's starting to kick in. Okay, well it clearly doesn't happen that often, but I imagine with further upgrades, Gwendolyn will make it happen a lot more often. Or at least a little bit more rapidly. Alright, so even without the Ninja Alchemist combo, we're gonna go for Bloon Jitsu anyway, just because Gwendolyn's got the leads, he's got the camos, so we're still happy, we're still chilling, we've still got a relatively good combo, and then we can just start working on something really overpowered, like a sniper 5th tier bottom path, middle path cross, which I think will be pretty much great on every single map, so let's get it. So we do want our sniper to be pretty close to the middle like Gwendolyn, just because if we just do decide to place like a village down, We can place it like right in the middle and hit these guys, or we can place it up here and potentially hit more. But yeah, so always plan to have space for a village is what I always try and do. So like if I do this, they're all immediately going to get hit by the village effect. In fact, should I do it? I think I might. Just so I can get monkey business and monkey commerce. So now I don't need to upgrade the range because they're already all included. And I can get a little bit of a discount on purchasing future upgrades, which is quite lovely. Quite lovely. Although I do have to sacrifice faster attack power for it, or attack speed. But that's okay. We're happy to sacrifice. For now. Alright, and then we'll get this guy up to night vision. And then shrapnel shot. Alright. Looking good so far. I think we are going to try and get semi-automatic first, before anything else. Just because I feel like our Moab damage is slightly on the weaker side of things. And it could be better. So we'll see how this goes first, and then potentially go for radar scanner after that. Now you might be thinking, radar scanner's a little bit useless, right? It's only really giving my boy Gwendolyn here the camo detection. Everybody else already has it. And yes, that is true. But if we decide to place anything else, like a druid or a monkey ace, that we wanted to do a pure damage form, it would help out so much. It would, but in this very scenario, yeah, it is a little bit useless just to get radar scanner for Gwendolyn. But you never know. That could also make the difference between beating round 78 and losing to round 78. You never quite know until it happens. Alright, so how we do against this guy? Not bad at all. And we're going to be getting fully auto rifle. And have a look at that. I did not even notice this. But fully automatic weapon with incredible popping power, including damage to lead balloons. I had no idea that was the case. I legitimately thought that unless you went first upgrade on the top path, you had no way of popping leads with a sniper. But then like Elite Defender or something would just like randomly give you it. But damn, fully auto rifle gives you lead popping power. And they finally fixed like the... Oh, did they fix it? Yeah, they finally fixed like the text descriptions. Because a lot of the time you'd hover over fully auto rifle, but it would actually give you the description of Elite Defender. And sometimes you'd hover over it, and then it would give you the description for like half a second, and then it would disappear. So I'm glad they finally fixed that. And you can happily view all of the upgrades, unless of course you've maxed them out. That is quite lovely. Alright. Attacks faster the further balloons are along the track. Now that is a lovely upgrade. So we're going to be going for that to deal with our wave 63 oncoming problem. But it shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, look at our sniper go. He's already got enough firing power to take down... I'm not going to say wave 63, but something similar. Let's say that. Alright, just about approaching Elite Defender. Come on, a little bit more, and boom. A very cheap 5th tier already achieved. Now, I'm tempted to go for Monkey Town in all honesty, because if we do get radar scanner, getting like purple and lead popping power on top of that isn't all that necessary, because I mean this guy can pop purples, this guy can pop purples and leads, this guy can pop leads, and now can see camos. So realistically there's not that many holes in our defense for us to really want to get MIB, so getting Monkey Town could be an idea. The only issue I see with that is that we've only got like 20 something rounds left, 25 rounds left, so I'm not sure how great Monkey Town would be of an investment at this point, but essentially it would get extra cash for every single balloon popped, because nothing is outside of the radius, so we're going to try it. I've never really tried it on BTD6. I've definitely tried it on BTD5 before, just because it was either detect everything or get extra cash, and I wanted to try both sides, so we'll see how this goes. Honestly, I've never realistically, like, I say realistically, I've obviously gone down this path before and tested it out to see what it's like, but, wait, do we actually get a free dart monkey every round, even though dart monkeys aren't allowed in this Odyssey? How have I not tested this before? I wonder. That'd be interesting. Do we actually? No. Okay, we don't. Okay, that was worth it. I didn't actually know if that would work or not, so that was like a sort of mythbuster moment right there. But you don't actually get a free dart monkey every round, which is a crying shame. Would have been nice to break the system. So let's get ourselves a little bit of a backup strategy. In that, we're going to go for a lightning bolty Thorn Swarm Heart of Oak Wizard. Druid, not wizard. So, the reason we're doing this is just in case 63 does get a little bit out of hand, we can just blow them all back and not really care. And then last but not least, we'll set up even more defense because we're criminals like that. And we'll go for never miss targeting. And just look how beautifully we handle wave 63. They either get blown back too early, or the sniper just destroys them with a passion. No issues whatsoever. And we don't even need to use either of Gwendolyn's abilities, which is quite a big bonus, not gonna lie. But yeah, this seems like a fairly solid strategy. I mean, we've proven that we can beat round 59, so there's no sort of flaws or holes in the strategy or any of the ideas behind it. But we do need to take into account that we will be going to different rounds and we will be on different maps. So obviously the situation may or may not change. Alright, but we're just about finishing up here. Put down another plane, like we're probably not gonna get a Spectre in time. So I'll just put down another plane to get even more damage in. And then maybe another sniper. If I can squeeze one in somewhere. Holy crap, that's still in range? What? That's crazy. So it seems like at some point going down the bottom path does give you a range increase, which is very nice. I did not realize that was the case, but I appreciate it. There we go, just smashing out that extra damage. Making sure nothing gets through. And it seems like if we go bottom path village, like honestly this racks up cash faster than I was expecting. So it honestly might be worth it to go bottom path a lot more often. Just because, I mean, we've been able to afford quite a lot before round 78. Now, I'm not saying we've been able to afford like 500,000 5th tiers, but we've done pretty well here. Like, I feel like we wouldn't have gotten nearly as much if we didn't have that village. Intriguing. Maybe something to think about, something to ponder. Some sort of shower thought, maybe. Alright, but we are killing it. Only 5 more rounds to go. Snipers and the planes both taking the charge here and just obliterating everything. I can't even see regular balloons anymore. And then last but not least, a little spike factory that could. I was gonna say the snipe factory. Now that would be a sick tower crossover. Snipe factory, just like, it looks exactly the same as the spike factory, except a little sniper pops out and starts shooting. God, I'd love that. Sort of like a gopher, but I suppose you can't really do that, considering the main game's about monkeys. Oh. In my dreams, maybe. In my dreams. And then we'll just throw this guy out here because no one's really making it to this back half. But if they do, they're going to run into a little bit more trouble. Alright, but this looks like we're just about done. We've placed literally everything and gotten it to a decent level. everything's at least 3rd tier. And if we had 10 grand, everything's at least 4th tier. No, 3rd tier, my bad. Didn't get the spectre. Alright, but here you go. It was round 78. Use Gwendolyn's abilities for fun, because we haven't actually used them yet. Her first ability is basically throw down a wall of fire in the form of a cocktail. So there it is, just over there. And then this second ability is essentially just burn everything. I'll show you when the next wave of ceramics come. There you go. That was it. Gone. Easy as. Alright, cracked. Let's go. Same strats. I'm sure we got this. Alrighty, it is on reverse. I almost forgot about that. Thanks to these green lines, I have remembered. Alright, the only bad thing about Cracked is Sniper Monkey starts are terrible. Luckily, we prefer Ninja Monkey starts. So we're all good. There we go. Now that won't save us completely, but our spikes at the end and our mana shield will, so that's okay. Go. And for some reason round 4 is much more difficult than round 5. It's just because of all the clustered blues, but it does give you a little bit more time to catch up with the pace that the balloons are at, considering you didn't start on round 1. Alright, but we're literally just straight up chilling. Same strategy, we're going to get sharp shurikens, and then we should have bought enough time for us to get a Gwendolyn. Now, as for where I want to place Gwendolyn, maybe around here would be good, just because it's a really good range to get this S shape in. And then we can put like a village here, put some snipers maybe at the back here because they're less important in terms of needing the range, and then we can remove this so that it doesn't get in the way of the sniper field of view. I think that's the plan, the go-to strategy, and plus if Gwendolyn's got long-lasting projectiles, if we place her here, or I suppose this Gwendolyn's a bloke, isn't it? I think that's actually how it is, like the main Gwendolyn is actually a male. But some of the different skins you can get makes Gwendolyn a female, which is interesting. I haven't noticed that with any of the other heroes if that's the case, but it's certainly a fun little fact. Anyway, so there you go, we've got our lovely Gwendolyn, and then balloons get this far, up till here, fires a shot, it could go all the way down here, which is a pretty nice angle of attacking, if you ask me. So we'll see how it works. It does seem to work like that. Shot one over here and one down here a little. Alrighty, and then we'll get this out the way, just because it's still early and we're managing quite fine on our own. And then we should probably go for upgrading the ninja first. It is quite a hefty asset to go for. There we go, beautiful. And then we do need a sniper up relatively soon, just because leads will get straight past this ninja, but obviously not past Gwendolyn. But Gwendolyn might not have the firepower to pop the rest of the balloons that come out of the leads, whereas a sniper monkey would be able to save any sort of lack of popping power. So let's do that. Get some faster firing, night vision goggles. You guys know the drill by now. I love myself a 025 if I can get there. Rest in peace, 205. Although I did appreciate you much more at a time. My eyes have been opened, and I now see the true potential of the 025. Alrighty. Now here's where the lead problem comes in. Gwendolyn. I kind of forgot I had the ability, so I remembered at the last second, and I was like, yeah, that'd actually absolutely destroy everything. And here we go again. A little bit more. Oh, that was perfect timing. That was spot on. Alright, so let's get the Balloon Jitsu for early Moab damage. And then I think the sniper should be next. Rather than going straight for a village, because I mean, we realistically don't need a village just yet. Damn. Sniper ain't holding back. But yeah, we can hold off on a village for a while. At least until we get a 024 sniper, I think. We can probably chill until we get a 024. Alrighty. But yeah, this Odyssey doesn't seem too intense besides Dark Castle. And I'm not entirely sure about the theme. Like, I get it, Admiral Brickle, and it's called Bricked. But you're not forced to pick Admiral Brickle, which I thought you would be. The first map was a running track, or 4 circles, or whatever you want to call it. I didn't see any bricks there. This map is made of clay, so I understand where the brick part comes in there. And then Dark Castle's made out of bricks. The chutes, I'm pretty sure, is made out of bricks. And then brick wall, or the wall, or whatever it's called, made out of bricks. So I understand 4/5 of these maps. Alright, let's try and get this fully auto up. We probably won't be able to do it before the Moab, but that's okay. We don't need it for the Moab. We'll shred the Moab anyway. Easy. Throw down the fire, just in case. Little bit of extra precaution, and fully auto. That's what we like to see. Okay. What should we do next? I'm thinking Monkey Village, and then Druid. So let's... There is a world where we can place a village right there. So maybe we can do that. Yeah, everybody's included. Just barely, but they're still included. So let's go for extra cash. Let's go for camo detect. And then let's place our lovely little druidy boy. Start working on this upgrade. Whew, not bad. Weirdly enough, I kinda like the strategy. Like, obviously I just picked the towers that I thought would do best, or like would suit certain situations. Like Ninja suits early games quite heavily, but the price of its 5th tiers are a little bit much for like getting it as your first 5th tier. Like, it's still doable and it's certainly possible, and some people love that strategy and wouldn't trade it for anything else in the world. But I prefer something a little cheaper early on in terms of 5th tiers, and so without the Dart Monkey, the sniper happily fills that role. Okay, let's get that lightning ball. Really top off the damage there. And now, wow, dude, that was insanely powerful. Holy crap. Damn. Yeah, just look at that lightning bolt go. That's insane. Anyway, let's go for Monkey Town next, just to really maximize some profits and get ourselves ready for the next 30 rounds. 29 rounds. Alrighty. Man, tomorrow I'm gonna be absolutely knackered. And if you don't know what that means, it means I'm gonna be so physically tired, it's gonna hurt a lot. So basically, once again, for one of my classes, we're going to be put into groups of 4, and we're being asked to write a Tabata program. Now, if you know what Tabata is, you realize exactly why doing 4 of those in a row might be a little bit insane. But if you don't know what a Tabata program, T-A-B-A-T-A, if you're wondering, or if you want to have a Google or whatever, it's basically just like really quick bursts of exercise and then short rest periods. So I think the default is like 20 seconds working as hard as you can, 10 seconds rest. Now you might think that doesn't sound very hard, but you've got to do, I believe, 8 sets of whatever exercises they've got planned. And so you're working quite hard, and then you get a minute's break, and then you've got to do another 8 sets, which is like, I think they call it a cycle. So I'm going to be doing 4 of those tomorrow, including my own. So I might be completely and utterly shattered by the end of the day, but we'll see. And you guys can check in with me tomorrow and just be like, so how is everything? And I'll just say my body doesn't work anymore. I've had to get people to move my microphone to my bed, and my keyboard is now wireless and sitting exactly where my arms are because I can't move them. Alright, no. In all seriousness, it won't hurt me that much, but it will certainly make me wish I could just sleep in throughout the entire weekend. Alright, but we do have our sniper up and running. We've got our druid up and running. We're not gonna be going for Superstorm anytime soon. How's our sniping business? This is pretty strong. Could be a little bit stronger popping power wise. Not the sniper specifically, but just us in general. So let's go for a little bit more damage with a monkey ace. And then we can put backup sniper number 1. I suppose we can put him quite a fair bit away, just to save some space for potentially more important things that need to go closer, like another druid. Put him around here, I think. And we'll give him the range upgrade. Nope! Just the range upgrade. There we go. I did not want to get bottom path main just because we've only got 2 druids, so it really wouldn't help much at all. Okay. There you go, we're getting there. Almost at 70. And we've practically got this smashed anyway. So we're just essentially going along for the ride now. Absolutely chilling. Definitely gonna be in a lot of pain tomorrow, but I'm sure you'll hear enough about that when I'm actually in pain, because as of right now, I'm feeling great. But ask me again tomorrow. Who knows? Alright. But we're doing well. We could place another monkey ace if we really wanted to. I don't think it's needed, but could be nice, so we'll do it. And you know what? We're not going to go bottom path, we're going to go top path this time. Send some destructive Moab missiles at the big boys. Really crush their spirits down. And we'll double up on our ninjas here. Just to pretend like we've got a master ninja, or what's it called? A grandmaster ninja. My apologies. Just to pretend that we've got one. We'll have 2 lots of 5. And I mean, technically, this guy shoots 8 shurikens. 2 lots of 5 is technically stronger. But of course, the Grandmaster Ninja would absolutely slaughter, compared to 2 Balloon Jutsu ninjas. It's just the rules of BTD6. Alright, can we actually fit this guy in with the camo detection and all that? We can. So we'll do it. And then these 2 so that the range doesn't get any bigger. Oh god, it can hit down here, it's not ideal. But it doesn't matter really. So long as there's backup strats where we need them. But once again, I think we've about rocked this. And especially with the village, if you go cross path middle, regrow balloons, as you saw down there. Can't come back, well, they can't regenerate while they're in the range of the village. And the village does have a pretty big area on lockdown. So we're chilling pretty nicely. Alright, we can actually get these spiked mines too. Which will be nice, but unnecessary. Because we're already gonna win. We've already set up ourselves for a win here. And then it'll just be the last 3 maps tomorrow. Alright, get caltrops for fun. Because why not? It's not like they'll be doing anything else for a while. Snipers seem to have everything handled, and then the planes kick in if things get really desperate. There we go, easy enough. 79 and 80 I consider to be weaker than 78, or at least I imagine more people would lose to round 78 than they would to 79 and 80. I suppose I should put it like that, just because technically 79 and 80 would have more things to pop, but all that clustering on 78 would probably make it much more difficult, so that's why I think it'd be harder to beat 78 most times. And activate the abilities for fun. Absolutely shred this boy down. And that's GG. Alright guys, Dark Castle shoots and another brick will be tomorrow. Shoots, yep, okay, just checking to make sure I got those names right. So luckily on these 2 maps, we're not going as high as 80. We're just going to 70 and 65 respectively. And we start on round 1 here. So we're going to be able to save up quite a bit of cash in order to get ourselves our good old Gwendolyn as soon as possible. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Bricked Part 1. And I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Take care, guys.